Hello, San Antonio. This is Robert Felder at the Black Video News at 8, once again bringing you the Black Business Experience. I am on the east side at the Delta House, the Myra Davis Hemmings Resource Center. We are celebrating Minority Cancer Awareness Month. I am here with the initiator of the House bill, Representative McClendon. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am doing just fine. It is a pleasure as always.
Thank you.
I am wondering, what was your motivation behind starting this bill?
Well, this House bill, as you might know, is really close to my heart. It's the Minority Cancer Awareness Month bill that makes the month of April the month where we will concentrate on making sure that people, particularly minorities, know about the cancer, the risk of not taking care of yourself, what can happen, but mainly to let people know that a diagnosis of cancer is not a death sentence. And there are things that you can do to work on that.
And you will know because you yourself are a survivor.
I am a cancer survivor. I had cancer in my lungs, my lymph nodes on the right side, and all the way up to my brain. We thought there were 4 lesions in my brain. And when the radiologist at Townsend Oncology looked at it, he said, Mrs. McClendon, you have 6 lesions. And so I said, well, what are we going to do? How are we going to get them out? And they proceeded with the radiation and with the chemotherapy. And it was less than a year when I was going into remission. And now, this happened in 2009, and now I am, as they say, completely in remission.
Amen to that.
Amen.
And I'll say so fitting after Easter, because that just goes to show you resurrections happen all the time.
All the time. Even my doctor, my oncologist, when she gave me the first test to tell me that I was in remission, she said, you are a miracle. And she said that God has something else planned for you.
Amen. Amen. So
church here.
I was about to say, because and the viewers don't know, but you touched me with it before, but it just goes to show you that there is life after death.
There's life after death.
But
in fact, which is nothing to do with it does have something to do with cancer, because my next door neighbor, who is a very dear friend of mine, lost her mother. We buried her on yesterday, and I was very involved in the funeral arrangement. And she died of cancer, and the cancer has spread all over her body. And she was such a spiritual woman that she handled it with such grace and such determination that she was going to leave this world with God picking her up and carried her to heaven. And I know she did.
We want to help those. I was reading the statistics, and you and I talked about it a little bit. Minority African American men, Hispanic women, and the numbers there with the cervical cancer are something else. What can we do as citizens to be proactive in taking care of our health in this regard?
Well, let's not think about citizens. Take care of yourself first, and then when you take, as they say on the airplane, put the thing on the air on your nose first, and then you take care of your child and everybody else and the elders and all that stuff. So take care of yourself first. Go to the doctor at least yearly and get annual checkups, get x-rays, get all the tests, get your blood taken, so that if there is something that's brewing in your body, the doctors can catch it and can catch it early.
And we have to do better about that. I know with the access to health, that sometimes we don't do that, or we fall into bad habits. We talked about eating before, but it's good to know that those resources are available. We had talked about some of the other players that are involved to make the awareness known. Who are some of those?
One of them is the American Cancer Society. That's who, after I had gone through all my treatment and they had declared that I was in remission. You know, when you first hear about that you have cancer, you know, you think it's like somebody stand over you and drop a big bowling ball in the middle of your stomach. You don't know what to do, and you just at odds with yourself and try to say, what did I do wrong, you know? But you got to get over that right quick, because it took me about 30 minutes to get over that, because I start praying. And the first person I went to was my priest, and he prayed with me and anointed me. I'm Catholic, so he anointed me with the oil, and after that I was okay.
So I guess a little spiritual power encourages.
A little spiritual power, I can tell you, goes a long way. And my family, my husband is such. He is the wind beneath my wings, because he was right there with me every step of the way, every appointment, every chemotherapy session I had to go through and sit there with that, taking that drip for hours and hours and hours, and I don't wish that on anybody. But one thing about me, I was so blessed because God made sure I had no pains. I never had a pain, I never had a headache, I never had nothing but the inconvenience of having to go and get that chemotherapy.
But we benefit from the story. Representative McClendon, it is always a pleasure. I'm here at the Delta House celebrating Cancer Awareness Month. If you'd like more information, you can contact me at rfelder@blackvideonews.com. Once again, this has been the Black Business Experience. I'm Robert Felder.